it going. Okay, then. Well, I guess the meeting's
Oh,
being
you see that?
recorded. Welcome back to another episode of the EJ Sports Podcast. I don't know what the hell that was, bro. I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, that scared
A
me.
week ago, we made our predictions for the NHL playoffs.
Yep.
And what'd you think of it? What a week it's been.
Oh, man.
What a week it's been. What a week it's been.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday was a great day for me. I had to work during the game, but I got to saw the last 10 minutes of it. And someone scoring an unreal goal. He even quoted himself saying, what did he say? He said, some of the times the heroes are unlikely people.
That's very true.
It could be
That's
a
very
bottom
true.
six forward.
That's very
It could
true.
be a third line defenseman.
Like
as long as they
last
get
night in
the
Florida.
job done.
Last night in
And
Tampa Bay.
that is what happens happened a couple times already. But yeah, welcome back to the episode of the EJ Sports Podcast.
Yeah.
Pretty much going to be talking about the NHL playoffs, wrapping up and giving our opinions on some of the games.
Basically every game.
Every
game.
Probably. And a little bit of NBA. There's nothing really else going on
Yeah.
soccer-wise. We already talked about that like last time. Yeah, so we'll get right into it.
Yeah, so let's start with
last week went off. Saturday was the first game of the playoffs. Boston, Washington in Washington.
in Washington D.C.
I had to work. I worked on that day. So
Unbelievable.
Would you like to talk about it?
I'll gladly analyze this game. So it was a hard-hitting one too. So in the first couple minutes, the Bruins are adding pressure, and the Bruins are just adding pressure to the Capitals, but Washington gets on the scoreboard. Tom Wilson scores the first goal of the Stanley Cup playoffs from Oshie and Sprong at the 6-minute mark. So TJ Oshie, I know a lot of people hate him, but he's a really good hockey player. He scores the first goal, 1-0.
Of course he
does. And then 7 minutes later, Vitek Vanacek, he looks to go to save a puck, and then looks like he stretches out his groin.
Yeah, I saw that. That looked pretty bad.
It looked bad. And Jake DeBrusk scores on the play. He completely fooled Vanacek, and DeBrusk scores, and Vanacek gets injured. So
he finally came back, eh? You saw
I know.
DeBrusk wasn't playing that good, eh?
I know, and he has a couple goals here. And Jake DeBrusk scores to make it 1-1, and Vanacek gets hurt. He has to get pulled out of the game. So Craig Anderson comes in for that game.
Wow, Craig Anderson. 39-year-old Craig Anderson coming in.
I know.
I was going to say Ottawa. I was Washington Capitals for the first time in the playoff series since the Pittsburgh
2017.
When they lost, when the Sens lost in Game 7 overtime, right?
Yeah.
So he's making his return.
That's crazy. So we go into the second period, tied 1-1. And in the second period, Brendan Dillon scored from Anthony Mantha, who's been good from Detroit, and Alexander Ovechkin to make it 2-1 on a wrist shot. So Brendan Dillon makes it 2-1 for the Capitals. And close to the end of the second period, Nick Ritchie scores on the power play from Pasternak and McAvoy on a deflected shot to make it 2-2. Heading into the third period, no goals are scored in the third period. And in overtime, Nick Dowd scores from TJ Oshie and Tom Wilson.
Great tip,
for the Capitals.
Great tip.
I know, that was a very good tip. For the Capitals to take game 1 of the series against the Boston Bruins.
Wow.
So Craig Anderson comes in.
And I predicted Boston in 6. And well, instead of – because we talked about that game for like 2 minutes. I think we'll go quicker with the games because there was a lot this week, right? Maybe we'll go a little quicker with the games because there's a lot of games. So on Sunday, what do we have? What do we got? We got Penguins and Islanders. I want to talk about that. I said Islanders at 7, and don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting Pittsburgh. I said they could definitely win the series. Like, come on, I'm not. Sidney Crosby can definitely take the series. And wow, Kyle Palmieri showed up to play.
I know.
Ilya Sorokin, I think it was his first playoff start, and he got the win. Kyle Palmieri in overtime, he gets the winner, and the Islanders go up 1-0. But
I know
that 1-0 lead doesn't last for long. Talk about that. Also on Sunday, we had my Vegas Golden Knights and Minnesota Wild, where Minnesota took game 1, 0-0 all game.
Squeaked out a win there.
Literally took a deflection off Martinez and went in the net. In overtime to be like, oh man. But Marc-Andre Fleury, absolutely fantastic.
And Talbot as well. Talbot had 42 saves and a shutout.
Talbot played really good as well.
I know Marc-Andre Fleury gets a lot of credit, but again, Talbot that game should have deserved a lot more credit than that. And the last game, the last playoff game, the Flames and Canucks played, but it's like
who cares about the Flames and Canucks?
So the last playoff game of that night was the Lightning against the Panthers, and this series is not disappointing, man. The Lightning went on to that game. They went into Florida, which the crowd was electric, by the way. They actually have fans out there.
I know.
The the Lightning come out with a 5-4 victory, and Braden Point scores on a breakaway.
That has to be the best series so far.
That series not disappointing at all. That's the second goal of the game, and the Lightning went 5-4 in AT&T Center, and actually no, the BB&T Center. My bad. And wow, that game was electric.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it here. Like there was a lot of fans.
Yeah, I know. You see that?
Lot. So good. I honestly predicted Tampa would win, right? We both did.
Yeah. No, did you say Panthers?
No, I said Tampa in 7, I believe.
Oh, you did? Oh, because I remember off camera you were like, Panthers are going to win.
I mean, maybe I said that. I've said a lot of things. If I could quickly check my bracket.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said Tampa in 7. I did say Tampa. Yeah, I did say Tampa in 7. But I said Florida could win the series, right? Like it was close. Like in the regular season, the last couple of games, 4-0. Like
I know. But I don't know.
So far, probably the best series I've seen.
Yeah. So
they're going into Monday's action with what do we have?
3
Boston
games.
Again. Boston and Washington, where Boston takes it in overtime. That was a great game.
It was a great game. Craig Anderson started that game, and Brad Marchand scores the 0-2 winner 39 seconds in. Apparently, that was the fastest goal in overtime history in like Boston Bruins history, I think.
Yeah, that was what, 30-something seconds?
39 seconds from Grzelcyk and Krejci. And the series goes 1-1 back to Boston. Other games that night, the Hurricanes beat up on the Predators 5-2. That comes to no one's surprise. Predators drew first blood, though. They did score first, but other than that,
Carolina, Jordan Staal, man.
I know.
He's been looking fantastic.
But, man, the Hurricanes come out 5-2 with the victory. And the last game of that night, the Colorado Avalanche.
Your Colorado Avalanche.
My Colorado Avalanche beat up 50 shots, beat up on the Blues.
Makar scores from Rantanen. You can't discredit Binnington here. You can't, man. He stopped 46 shots, man. 46 shots. Where to the Blues 23. The Blues had 23 shots on goal. Are you kidding me?
It was close, dude. Like it was 1-1 going to the third period, and then Nathan McKinnon scores to make it 2-1. 30 seconds in, Landeskog scores from McKinnon and Gerard, and McKinnon.
Playoff McKinnon. He's got He's like 7 points in 2 games.
Yeah. And the Avalanche come out with the victory and hold a 1-0 lead going into the next game.
Wow.
And Tuesday now.
Tuesday's action. My Vegas Golden Knights come back and tie the series at 1 apiece. Golden Knights score. I think it was the Wild that scored first. Dumba got the action. Marchessault, Tuch, and Tuch again. Tuch came out to play, scored 2 goals, and we are up. Tied 1-1 actually.
Tied 1-1. Going back to
then another Flames and Canucks game. Who gives crap?
Yeah.
By the way, if you wanna instead of talking about the rest of the Flames games, Canucks are finished last in the North Division. Some people had them making the playoffs. I'm not gonna say who.
How about that one?
But I don't know why people would think they were gonna make the playoffs. They just lost. Who they lose? Markstrom, right? They lost Markstrom. Holtby sucks.
Antonov.
Holtby's terrible.
I know.
Holtby's terrible.
Oh man.
He led like Dylan Dubé. He scored like the stupidest.
I know you say that.
Oh my god, it was terrible.
Yikes.
He is garbage, Holtby. It sucks that he should have never fucking left. You know what I mean? He should have never left. It's terrible. It's terrible.
I don't know, man.
Washington's goaltending would be so gross. Like you have Samsonov, you had Vanacek, who's a rookie, but Vanacek, if Holtby was there, I don't think Vanacek would be as good, right? He hasn't been playing.
Yeah, that's true. I think they kind of needed to let him go just to bring up the
with Craig Anderson and
younger goaltenders,
and
they also had Lundqvist at the time.
Got Lundqvist, so definitely developing Ilya Samsonov, who we got a funny moment to talk about with Samsonov and Ovechkin in game three. But Penguins. I don't like the Penguins. I'll be honest with you. I don't like them. And they come back and win the series against. Not win the series. Sorry, win game 2 to tie the series 2-1. What a game! I think Jeff Carter scored. Yeah, Brian Wallace.
Jeff Carter.
And then Josh Bailey with a nice backhand, but didn't live up to expectations. The Penguins tied the series 1-1 apiece. Going into the all-Florida matchup, Tampa once again wins 3-1. The fans in Florida, they're
going crazy out there.
I know. It was huge. Even when they were down 2-1, 3-1, they were like, "Oh my god, we got this!" And they're cheering and it sucks, man, that they lost. Yeah. I really want to see the Panthers succeed. I don't know why, man. Like this year, it looks promising for them. You know, like this is
it looks promising, but
this has been their best chance for a while.
Even if they go to the second round, they're gonna get destroyed by the Hurricanes. Like, come on.
I don't know about destroyed, but I think
fine, 6 or 7. Well, like, come on.
You know, I don't think they'll come out. If they come out of the division, that's impressive. You gotta give the coach credit.
That's your Joe Quenneville out there, man. He's been great.
He's done a good job.
He's been great, man.
He's got cups with the Blackhawks, so you know he could bring something home. All right, Wednesday's action. Another Flames. Who cares? 6-2 Flames. 6-2 Flames. Again, Holtby's terrible performance. We already know. Wednesday, I watched this game. What a game. Bruins Capitals. Honestly, my favorite series besides Montreal-Toronto, my favorite series. Washington and Boston. For real. The atmosphere. Who scored first? I think it was Ovechkin.
On the power play from Mantha.
Taylor Hall. He's definitely going to get re-signed. Vintage Taylor Hall with that nice goal. He's playing amazing. He's playing some of the best hockey I've seen from him in a while, long while. So I think the Bruins should offer him a contract because he's perfect for the playoffs.
Depends how much he wants, though.
Think about this. Let's say the Marchand line's getting hammered, right? They're getting hammered. Taylor Hall, David Krejci, and Craig Smith are there to pick up the pieces and score. That's what they're there for. Taylor Hall is a perfect addition to the team. Nick Dowd scores again to make it 2-1. Marchand on the power play. The whole arena went crazy when he scored that.
I know.
And then in overtime, Kaffa from Samsonov and Craig Smith picks up off the lazy play and wraps it around the net. Ovechkin giving Samsonov a piece of his mind in his native Russian tongue. So yeah, pretty funny stuff I saw. Bruins are going to win the series. I'm going to assume Boston will take tonight's game. They play tonight. I think Boston will take tonight's game. They're going to go back to Washington. Washington's going to take one, and the Bruins are going to take the final one in Boston and win in 6 games. Wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either, man. That's
Carolina shuts out the Predators to win and make the series 2-0. This goalie, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I think it's like Nedeljkovic. I think.
The rookie. The rookie. Wow. Playing really good hockey.
Great.
Really good hockey.
Fantastic. He was placed on waivers as well. This season, he was placed on waivers, and no one claimed him.
I think it was 3 days before the season.
That's crazy, man.
Like January 10th or something.
No one claimed him.
No one claimed him, and look at him now. He's shutting out the Nashville Predators in a playoff series, for game 2.
That's crazy.
Seriously? Yeah. To begin the North Division matchup Wednesday, we began with the Jets and Oilers. We both said Jets in 7, but I thought McDavid would honestly have himself a game.
Yeah, you said 5
Clearly wrong.
You said
did he have an assist? He didn't even have a point.
No, he had registered no points.
I think he was a -2 or -1 as well.
Huh. Against an injured Jets team who didn't have Ehlers or Dubois. A team that he absolutely crushed in the regular season. No points in the
dude, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's Winnipeg Montreal the next round. They got destroyed by their opponent. They got destroyed by their opponents. Well, not destroyed, but they lost in the regular season. And then watch them meet in the second round. Watch.
Slow down.
But again, we're 1 game in each team. Puljujärvi opens the scoring. He's playing really good.
Yeah, and
great with McDavid.
That's for an answer, man.
And then Tucker Poolman, Tornado, I don't know who that is. Kyle Connor and Blake Wheeler. Yeah, look at that. 2 empty netters. 2 points for Blake Wheeler. That's impressive. Impressive that they managed to shut down McDavid and Draisaitl. I've seen it before. Them get shut down.
And now they're gonna get healthy because Dubois is back in the lineup, and he said he's ready to go.
Man. And then people are like, "Oh, the Oilers." Shout out to Steve Dangle. He also said the Oilers are gonna mop this Jets team in 5.
I know, no.
And I feel like if that were to happen, they would at least win game 1. And I don't think that would happen. I don't think the Jets are just gonna take a 1-0 series lead and then lose 4 straight. I don't think it's
not gonna happen.
Especially because Hellebuck has confidence now. And the fact that they did this without Dubois and
they played a good defensive game too. Like there wasn't
exactly.
Goal,
you always assume in an Oilers game it's gonna be you always assume the Oilers are gonna score
4 plus goals. But that's not what happened.
And then they managed to shut them down on the power play, not once but twice or thrice.
That's true. You see that?
Crazy.
The Jets, who don't have tremendous tremendous defense, still get it done. And
impressive.
Let's go to the last game here. Let's go to the last game on this night. The Avalanche.
I predicted the score.
I know you did. You said 6-3. The Avalanche came to play and Nathan McKinnon came to play. 6-3 winners over the Blues. So Donskoy scored from Ryan Graves and Kadri on a tip-in. By the way, Kadri's going to get suspended for that hit. My
that
goodness.
was bad.
That was a really bad
was terrible.
Oh, man.
That was
and
bad.
then McKinnon scores from Makar and Donskoy to make it 2-0 on the power play. And then in the second period, Donskoy scores from Nathan McKinnon and Mikko Rantanen on the power play. Sammy Blais scores from Clifford and Krug in the second period to make it 3-1. That's when I got nervous. I'm like, okay, slow down. But then I realized the Avalanche are not the Leafs. They actually can keep the lead. But Brayden Schenn scores to make it 3-2. And I'm like, okay, they got to slow down here. But then I realized, it's the Avalanche. Nathan McKinnon scores again from Devon Toews and Landeskog to make it 4-2, right? Hoffman scores to make it 4-3. So it's like, okay, they got to slow down here. They got to chill. And then on the empty net, Brendan Saad scores from Jost and Devon Toews. And to cap it off, Nathan McKinnon with the Hattie from Rantanen and Landeskog.
Of course
that's a Hattie and an assist. And the Avalanche take a 2-0 lead. 7 points in 2 games. My guy, Nathan McKinnon. When they
this postseason, it looks like playoff McKinnon is higher than playoff McKinnon.
Yeah, he's better. He's better. He's not higher. He's better.
Man.
He's
better. Not overall, man.
He's better. Yeah.
When he gets a Stanley Cup and an MVP, then I'll say it.
Nathan McKinnon this year.
If he does this year, I will.
Okay? You'll say what?
I'll say McKinnon's better.
Then who? Then
McDavid.
Okay.
I will gladly say if they can get past the Vegas Golden Knights in the second round, they'll beat them. If they beat them, right? They go on to play like, I don't know, Tampa or something. They beat Tampa and win the Stanley Cup, and McKinnon gets MVP.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to the best player in the league.
Okay. That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal.
I'm just saying if the Avs lose, I'm not gonna. I'm still picking.
Okay, fine. I'll make you this bet. If the Avalanche don't win the cup this year and he doesn't win a Conn Smythe, I'll say McDavid is better than McKinnon.
Deal.
Okay. We got
sure. Regular season matters, but it's how you do in the postseason.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say. But
there we go. We got a bet in place. We already have a bet. Winner of this series, just like the Mariners had to do, you're gonna have to cheer for Montreal if Montreal wins, and I'm gonna have to cheer for Toronto if Toronto wins. So I will deliver. If the Habs win, I will personally deliver one of my jerseys to you.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll wear it. And if you don't want to do that, you can post it on your story. Go Habs, go.
Okay, fine. I'll see.
You will. We made a bet.
We'll
do it.
I got to live it.
Habs at 7. Or maybe a sweep if tomorrow is great. Okay?
We'll see.
If tomorrow's fantastic.
They're going to win for JT. Trust me on that.
We'll talk about JT. Let's get into the first couple games here. Game 3, Pittsburgh Islanders. Pittsburgh wins again. I'm like, shit. I know. I'm like, God. I'm like, bro, no. No, man. No.
Oh, man.
Dude, put Sorokin back in net at this point. Holy shit. Well, what happened here?
Jeff Carter, 2 goals again, bro.
Dude, Jeff Carter scores. Bro. Mayfield scores. My goodness. Jeff Carter scores. Zucker scores. Clutterbuck. Beauvillier, it's tied. Oh, then wait. Jeff Carter again.
scores again.
And then Clutterbuck again. 4-4. And then this casual Tanev. Brayden Tanev comes out here and takes the lead and wins the game. Like, get out of here. What is going on, bro?
I know.
What is this? Islanders supposedly have the best defense in the National Hockey League. Where has that been? Like, where has that been? They haven't won. They've lost like 2 games already. So, and it might be 3. It might be 3.
I know.
They might lose in 5. They might lose in 5, bro. I'll be wrong.
No, I think the Islanders win tomorrow. I think the atmosphere in New York is crazy out there. I think
they should. If they do, it's going 7. I'm telling you. If it's tied, it's going 7 games.
I know.
It'll go back to Pittsburgh, and that's where the Islanders can win the game and win the series.
That's true.
Panthers and Lightning.
That was another good game, man.
Again, another overtime winner for Florida Panthers. What was it? What was the score? I think it was
6-5.
Panthers started up 2-0, eh?
I know.
And then 3 straight from Tampa to make it 3-2. Stamkos, Colton, and Cirelli. Winberg 3-3. Braden Point 4-3. Then Alex Coyne. It was 5-3 Tampa until Patrick Hornquist gets a goal, his first in the playoffs, and Forsling gets his first in the playoffs. And in overtime, what was this guy's name? Lomberg. I don't even know who that is.
Scores the OT winner.
OT winner.
Oh,
His
man.
50 minutes of fame is already done until Tampa wins like 4-1 next game. I'm calling you, bro. They're gonna win next game and they're gonna win in 5.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
even though
man.
I said Tampa in 7, it's gonna be over in 5. Unless Florida takes game 4.
No, Lightning are
Otherwise,
gonna win it next game. Dude,
that's what I'm
did
thinking.
you know the Lightning were like 27-0 or something heading into the third period with the lead? And the one time they choke is in the playoff time. That's tough, man. That is tough. That is tough. Let's go to the Golden Knights game. And man.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude, you jinxed it. You jinxed
should have
it.
kept quiet.
So in the chat, in our group chat, he
Should've
said
kept quiet.
when Minnesota was up to nothing, Minnesota, OP, they're winning.
they are.
And then
OP.
I'm like, bro, there's still like a period and a half. Mark Stone scores 2-1. Okay. Brown, 2.
I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
I don't know who that is either. He
I don't even
scores.
know who that is.
And Riley Smith, 3. Oh, William Karlsson, 4. And Mark Stone on an empty netter to make it 5-2 Vegas. 2-1 in the series. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. It's 2-1 Vegas in the series. I'm blessed because another team of mine won yesterday. But Minnesota, if you want to beat Vegas, you have to have more than 15 shots on net. Like no, 16. It was 16, and Vegas had 40. You already know, man. Fleury, like it didn't even look that
Wild
good.
were up 2-0, and then they just like
Think about it. Sure, Fleury played good, but like the save percentage is okay. 2 goals on 16 shots. They didn't get much action on him besides those 2 goals. Meanwhile, Vegas, 40 shots on net, pressuring that defense, and it ended up crumbling down.
Marcus Johansson has a broken arm. He's done for the year.
Didn't you say it was Matt Zuccarello?
No, it was Johansson.
Oh.
Oh, did I say Zuccarello?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, isn't it? Oh, that's my bad. I think it was Johansson.
Someone broke their arm, so someone won't be in there in the next game or the rest of the series, if that matter. But Vegas takes it 2-1, and they will take it.
No, it was Marcus Johansson, I think.
So Johansson's out with a broken arm. Vegas is going to win the series, man. I told you.
Yeah,
Vegas is going to win the series.
It's gonna be big. They don't have Johansson.
Did you pick Vegas in the bracket, or did you pick Minnesota?
I had Minnesota in 6, but considering now it's done. It's done.
It depends. Game 4 is very important. So, and finally, 42 years in the making, your Toronto Maple Leafs versus my Montreal Canadiens.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What a game. What a preview. Everyone was so hyped for it.
I know.
And yeah, so very scary. I watched this. I was at work.
Yeah.
I watched the replay. Ben Sherratt hits John Tavares, and accidentally, Corey Perry he was flying by. JT caught his knee right in his face.
I was watching that game, bro.
That was bad.
I was watching the game, and then I saw in the corner of my eye, like somebody getting hit in the head, and then I saw JT. I'm like, oh no.
Oh my, dude, that looked
when
bad.
I saw that,
oh my god,
dude, he couldn't even get up. Dude, the dude, he couldn't even get up, bro. I'm like, I'm done.
Terrible.
I'm like, no, bro. I'm like, no. Dude, the whole place went silent. He couldn't even get up. Even when the paramedics came up, he like fell back again, and I'm like, oh no.
Dude, it's good to see though. He gave the thumbs up.
Yeah, that's good.
But still, Dubas was like, shit.
I know, you're like,
shit. We're not winning the cup anymore. Damn it.
Okay. Oh,
but that's a big loss. That's a big loss. But again, even still, the Leafs have been so good this year. They should win without him, right?
The Leafs. Okay. The Leafs always say, okay, we have a lot of veterans. We have a lot of leaders. So let's say a leader gets down. Like JT. He's out of the lineup. Now you need other leaders to perform. Foligno.
Joe Thornton did not perform.
Joe Thornton cuts out the puck and lets Paul Byron score. Okay.
No, we'll get to that.
Oh no. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay. You knew I was heated last night.
Dude, he should be scratched.
He has to be scratched tomorrow. And you know what I saw today? I saw Freddie Anderson practicing today at practice. I'm like, why is he practicing? Jack Campbell was fine last night. He was good. Just Carey Price completely just.
What did he stop? He stopped 28.
Okay, that's a good performance. He just got outplayed. He just got outplayed.
By playoff Price. By the man himself.
He just got outplayed. Why is Freddie Anderson? I got questions. Why is Freddie Anderson practicing? Why is Joe Thornton practicing? No. Hold on. I'm not done yet. I saw Galchenyuk in the lineup. Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. Hold on. I'm not done yet. Hold on. Wait. You had your fun. Okay, wait.
Okay,
now it's time for me. Hold on.
Go on your end.
Why are the Leafs like this where somebody gets injured. They have the first period intermission to just settle down a little. Everyone saw what happened. Willie Nylander scores to make it 1-1. Okay.
Well, you forgot Josh Anderson scored.
Hold on. I know that.
That's
I know
my
that.
guy.
I know. He was a beast out there last night. I can't blame him. He was great. I don't understand. Like, this team is always like, okay, we got leaders out there. We have guys, veterans. We brought in Joe Thornton. TJ Brody's also a veteran. He's been in the league for a while. Foligno at the deadline. Simmons out there as well.
Spezza.
And you're telling me you only scored 1 goal. 1 goal. When you see JT get injured, you have to win for him. This is – sure, they kept it close, right? After JT, it was 1-1 heading into the third period, right? Like midway through the third. They kept it close without their captain. So that gives me a little bit of hope for the next game tomorrow, which I think they should win. Because even Jason Spezza said, we have to win the series in order for, to get JT back, hopefully next series.
So far, he's out indefinitely.
I know. So I don't know. And he's saying for next series, dude, just focus on tomorrow. Like, don't focus on next series. Like, you have a Montreal team who beat you guys last night. Focus on tomorrow. Try and win that. 1-1, go back to Montreal, and then see what happens there. I don't understand why they're trying to look forward and have Freddie Anderson practice. Like, why? Just keep Jack Campbell.
Well, you got to get your backup goalie at least on the ice, because in case Campbell gets injured, you're gonna someone's got to be dressed. It's got to be. It's probably Freddie. It's not Big Save Dave. He has not been Big Save Dave for Toronto.
Yeah, but I don't want to see.
Dude, I'm saying if Campbell gets injured, you're gonna have to go with Freddie, and dude, it's tough. Now, let me give my side of this. So that Nick Foligno fought Corey Perry. Obviously, people are like, "Oh, it doesn't make sense." Like Steve Dangle said, "Why fight?" It makes sense because it's hockey. You got to get your team back going. Everyone was in shock as soon as even after the fight. The Leafs were still in shock from that. They didn't look good. They didn't look good for the rest of the period, right? And then they let Josh Anderson again. Thornton again, dude. Galchenyuk was practicing because Thornton's going to be scratched. I'm telling you. Hyman, Matthews, Marner. You're going to go with on the second line. Foligno, probably Riley Nash or Kerfoot will slot up there with Nylander. Your third line's going to consist of who was on the wing? Mikheyev, right? Mikheyev. Now, Mikheyev, Kerfoot, and who else? Might throw
Riley Nash. Riley Nash was playing last night.
Yeah, or you might throw Simmons up there, or Spezza. Then on the fourth line, I think he's got to scratch Jumbo Joe at this point. Oh no, you can put Spezza up there with So let's say you put Kerfoot, Foligno, and Nylander, and on the third line you put Engvall or Engvall, Nash, and Mikheyev. And your fourth line consists of Galchenyuk, Spezza, and Simmons. Dude, Thornton's coughed up the puck. He caused both the goals. He caused both the goals. He coughed it up in the offensive zone. In the offensive chance that they would score, they could have scored there.
And he was on the first power play too, bro.
Yeah.
Why?
And he ended up fumbling the puck. They got it out. Eric Staal with a perfect pass to Anderson, and he puts it past Campbell. That's not how in the playoffs, dude. If you're gonna keep doing that one game at a time, dude, it's done. You can't. You got to react fast, and that's why Game 1, I think it was to show who's gonna play the remainder of the series. And I don't think Thornton will touch the ice until maybe game 4, maybe in Game 5. Maybe he doesn't even play the rest of the series because depending on how Galchenyuk wants it bad. Galchenyuk wants to play. It's his former team in a playoff series. He definitely wants to show he's there to stay, and he's not just there as an extra, a sixth option or whatever. You know what I mean? He's there to try and get in the lineup, and I think that is it for Jumbo Joe against the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know, man. Sure, it's veteran experience, but when I don't know how many times you all you can do is dump the puck in, right? You could have just dumped it in. Those goals could have easily been prevented, but. You got to say, oh, Thornton's a veteran. He's been there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but
at the end of the day,
the turnovers are the ones that cost the most.
Exactly.
And another thing. Oh, my goodness, bro. That power play is atrocious. Every time when I see them go on the power play, I'm like, okay, 2 minutes wasted. It's like the Habs last year in the bubble. 2 minutes wasted. It's like they're not gonna do anything.
I want to talk about those power plays.
It's always just feed Matthews. Everyone knows it's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though Matthews hit the post. Price knew that was coming.
Price knew it was going to Matthews.
Everyone knows it's going to Matthews.
Dude,
something different.
And another problem with the Leafs. Puck over the glass penalties. There were
my gosh! Well,
Marner got a puck over the glass. Nylander got a puck over the glass. Who else got one? Like
I don't even know, bro.
I think Spezza 2 penalties that game, eh? I don't know what the hell that was about. Again,
it's unbelievable, bro.
You shouldn't be taking those penalties. The Leafs could have capitalized on a lot of penalties, eh? And the problem with Toronto is they're not physical enough. I saw the hits.
I know, dude.
Montreal had 55 to like 23. Where are the hits from Toronto?
If the Islanders played the Leafs in a round, dude, the Leafs will get killed. I said this earlier. Dude, the Islanders have like 50-plus hits against the Penguins. And the Penguins are capitalizing on hits, too. Like, they're actually hitting them.
Anderson and Josh Anderson looks like a complete unit out there.
I know. Bro, even the Panthers, have you seen the average, like, 60 hits a couple games ago? Dude, the Leafs are getting crushed.
Toronto's not even averaging 25.
Gosh, bro. No, bro. Forget what I said, Leafs final. I'm way over my head on that one, bro. They're going to get crushed. And, oh, my gosh, bro.
Even if they do get past Montreal, they're gonna have to hold up against McDavid again. Like I just don't see Toronto. I don't see Toronto doing this for 4 straight rounds to win the cup. I don't see. That's what I've been saying. You know, they can do it in the first round. We've only seen them in 1 round of the playoffs each year. How are they going to do this for another 4 rounds and end up holding the cup? It's just not going to happen. Especially if you have the opportunity. You're probably going to play either Vegas or Colorado in the final. You're gonna get smoked. You're gonna get smoked.
You know what I realized as well, dude? Like teams that win the Stanley Cup, like actually have Norris defenders. Like Riley's not a Norris defender. Okay,
they're bad. I think they're closest to Norris is TJ Brody.
Yeah, like he's not a Norris. Come on. You see, like you compare them with the Avalanche, right? Like the Avalanche have Cale Makar. He's a Norris candidate for sure. Like come on, like Cale Makar. Like let's be honest here, he's one of the top defensemen in the league, and they have other defensemen who can support him like Gerard and Devon Toews. The Leafs don't have that. They really don't have that. Like, sure, yeah, Morgan Riley, okay. But, like, they don't have guys who can produce points and play defense. You know, like, TJ Brody's not a point-producer offenseman and can play defense. You see, like, the Avalanche have that in Gerard and Toews, who can surround Cale Makar with actually points who can come off the defenseman. You know? So it's like, the Leafs, when you compare the Leafs to the Avalanche, it's not even close. You know, it's like, defenseman-wise, Grubauer is the best goalie out of these 2 teams for sure, right? So it's like, and they're a Stanley Cup contending team. Their offense is insane. The depth out there is just crazy. So it's like, are the Leafs really Stanley Cup contenders? When I think of it like that, to be honest, not really. I just had them in the bracket because I'm faithful.
You also need some size on you. The team has size. They have Matthews. Don't get me wrong. Matthews is 6'3". He's 6'3", and he's like, what, 250 or 2 something. And this guy's not throwing a single check. Sure, you're trying not to get injured. I understand why Marner's a small dude, right? Marner's a tiny.
Well, kind of small guys like that. So it's like,
but Matthews, he's pretty big, and I think he's capable of laying the body a couple times at least. Get at least like 4 or 5 hits a game. You know what I mean? That'll at least increase the intensity because big hits, I feel they increase the team's intensity. They want to keep going. Like Josh Anderson, he was other than Price, he was the other MVP in that game besides Paul Byron as well. He consistent throughout the whole game. I saw one person was saying he's going to be one of their MVPs in the playoffs.
He's a playoff
for sure.
His body's built for the playoffs.
The way he said, remember in that interview, there's no team I'd rather play more than the Maple Leafs.
Yeah,
he's going to be consistent of all the games.
They don't hit.
Dude, Josh Anderson threw the body a couple times. Dude, he was so close to destroying Sims.
I know he was barely. Oh my gosh, bro!
He's like, right there. I'm like, bro. Dude. And then he scores. He had like 4 crisp chances.
I know. He almost scored again.
As well, right? Oh man, he's gonna be great. And
bro, the more I think of this, dude, the more I get worried. Cause like, dude, Tyler Toffoli, you barely even notice them on the ice as well. And just imagine until he gets hot. If he gets hot as well, like, dude, the Habs are winning without
Suzuki. Told you we have depth. We have depth.
Bro,
we have the depth to do it with, and then we got Paul Byron scoring a great goal off his knees.
I saw him leave the game last night. What even happened?
Yeah. I think he got checked or something, but hopefully he gets better. We have Kotkaniemi.
Calgary even played like 12 to 13 minutes or something.
And guess what? Jake Evans can be replaced by Kotkaniemi. He'll be probably in the lineup. And if Armia's not going, Cole Caulfield can be put in the lineup. And if a defenseman's not going in, Romanov is going to come in. Are you like? The Leafs are fully healthy right now, and their depth pieces.
No, they're not.
Ben Hutton's out, so
Oh, is he? I didn't even know that. Is he?
I think he's got an illness or something.
Oh,
who's going to get taken out of the lineup? It's got to be Joe Thornton. It has to be. And then you can't even forget my guy Carey Price out here. He literally robs Marner blind and literally stares at him. I'm like, yeah, talk your shit, man. Yeah. People, Craig Button out here saying you're not going to win a single game. Yeah, Justin over here saying you're not ready for the playoffs yet after you threw your stick against the post, after a mediocre game against the Marlies, ironically. Well, and people are saying you're not ready. You just had a 9.7 save percentage last night. And you're gonna take that crap? Nah, man. You're gonna be the MVP of the series and you're gonna take it from Toronto and move on, bro. He's gonna take the series.
You know when the Leafs win in 6, like all this is gonna be nonsense.
Dude, you literally 2 minutes ago, you just said you have no faith. What's going on?
I know. Obviously, I'm gonna say no faith, but I'm still hopeful. Hopeful. I still hope, but the faith is diminishing. But
now,
I'm still hopeful.
Game 2 is tomorrow. If Leafs lose game 2, bro, I don't know what to tell you. They have to tie the series and go to Montreal and win at least one of those back-to-backs because they play Monday and Tuesday, right? So it's a back-to-back.
Oh, it's a Monday and Tuesday. Oh, fantastic.
You already know if Campbell.
Okay, so this series could be over by next Tuesday. In 4 to 5 days.
If Montreal wins,
it could be over in 4 days.
If Montreal wins tomorrow, dude, I don't know what to tell you.
It could be over in 5 days.
Frederik Andersen's gonna have to get the start for one. Because Montreal has Jake Allen if they really want to. They could start Jake Allen. That's perfectly fine. Again, depth goaltending. We have that. We paid our money for that goaltending for a reason. We're not here to just build for the future. We're here for a deep playoff run. Yeah. And I think that's what's going to happen, man. If they get past Toronto, they're going to get past either Winnipeg or Edmonton. I'm telling you. They can go to the Final Four if they get past Toronto. No cap. But yeah, wow. That was a great conversation. It had to be said, bro. Something had to be said.
It had to be talked.
It had to be said. Toronto tomorrow is probably the most important game in the series for the Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
But same with for Montreal. If it's so important because everyone's like, oh, game 1. If the Leafs take game 1, Campbell's probably gonna stay. If the Habs take game 1, look out. Game 2, very important. It can either be a 1-1 series going in to Montreal, or Montreal could win both their away games and come back to Montreal up with a 2-0 lead in the series, possibly sweeping the Leafs.
But it's the thing that happened with the Lightning. It's they won both the away games, and then they come home and then lose in overtime. So it's
exactly.
It's so
You also you can also say Tampa looked really good in the regular season. And they got swept by Columbus. You could see the same thing here. You could. Dude, I'm telling you, it's even if Toronto comes, let's say Montreal wins game 2, and you go to game 3. Let's say Toronto wins game 3. Game 4, Montreal wins. It's 3-1.
3-1.
And you're done. Back to Toronto. Yeah. And then Toronto can, if they win there, it's 3-2 Montreal
with fans in there.
With fans. Fans are going to cause a difference, and then Montreal could possibly win the game.
And then what happens if the Leafs win 3-3, tie 3-3 in Montreal, and then get the momentum back, and then go back over?
Yeah, maybe. Dude, we don't know, man. And people are like, oh, 5 games, 4 games. No,
dude, people on Twitter, Leaf fans on Twitter are still Leafs in 5. I'm like, okay.
Man, dude.
No.
Just trust me. If Montreal wins tomorrow, Leaf fans are going to hear it.
But man, I was gonna say something now. I forgot. That's unfortunate.
Jesus, man. This is playoff hockey for you. This is playoff hockey.
If the Leafs lose, I deserve the toxicity because I was toxic all regular season. I've been toxic before the game. Remember, all week about your Golden Knights.
Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, it is going down. So trust me, tomorrow if they win, you'll be getting a phone call. As soon as we get on PlayStation, you're gonna hear it as well. You're gonna be talking about how.
If the Leafs win as well tomorrow, you're gonna hear it. So.
Well, if they do, yeah. But I honestly, to this point, when they won, I was like, okay, we won game 1. I haven't been really saying anything. I've just been saying, Craig Button, you're an idiot. What you're talking about? You work for SportsCenter or TSN rather, and you picked that Montreal to win the North. And yet you still don't think they're going to win a game against Toronto? Come on, man. That's just bull crap. That's stupid. I don't know what to say. But yeah, game 2 tomorrow. Going to be a fun one. One of us is gonna be happy. One of us is gonna be upset. I won't be as upset because it's tied 1-1. That's why if Montreal is gonna win the series, they're gonna have to be up. You can't afford to be down. You can't. No, you can't afford to be down unless you're the Bruins against the Leafs. Then you can afford to be down because you're winning Game 7 in Boston.
That's very true.
As we've seen in the past couple years.
Yep, in 2013. So yeah.
I also saw Kevin Bieksa saying,
what did you say?
If you're gonna pick a goalie, like an all-time goalie, like not an all-time goalie, but like a goalie that's currently playing, and you think he's gonna like a guy that's gonna get you to the playoffs, not necessarily be the best goalie in the regular season, but a guy that can get you to the playoffs and perform. If Kevin Bieksa was gonna pick a goalie, he picked Price.
Yeah, like
I can see why.
Yeah, for sure.
He helped get Montreal to the postseason.
Yeah.
Obviously,
he was great last night. So
didn't play up to expectations. He played okay. He 9.01 save percentage. That's not bad. It's not Carey Price, but in the playoffs, the Habs are built for the playoffs. This is what we're built for. As long as we can get to the postseason, we're gonna make an impact, and that's what's gonna happen here. It's what's happened already. So the loss of JT is going to really affect Toronto.
Yeah.
No bench guy or no third line or fourth line guy is going to replace John Tavares.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? People on Twitter were like, see, the Leafs just played a garbage Habs team. They just ran into a hot goalie. I'm like, no, they're not garbage. Who
scored the goals, eh?
They're not garbage.
Who scored shorthanded? And who scored?
Like, they're not garbage.
Opened the scoring?
I don't know why people think they're garbage. Like, they're not garbage. Like, they're...
Told you, man. I said, really? Vancouver's gonna steal their spot.
No.
Yeah. All right. Last in the division. All right. Yeah.
Games tonight though. We got four games on tonight. The Capitals against the Bruins at 6:30. I think the Bruins take that one.
Yeah.
I think go up 3-1. Hurricanes against the Preds. I think the Hurricanes take a 3-0 lead.
Hurricanes are going to go up 3-0.
Hurricanes are just too much. I predicted the sweep.
No, that's what happened. They're going to go up 3-0. They're going to lose game 4, and then they're going to take it game 5. They're going to take it. I think, where are they playing right now? They're playing in Nashville, right?
Nashville tonight.
So they're going to probably drop one of these games, either tonight or Sunday, and they're going to win in Carolina in 5. That's my prediction right there.
It's okay. Carolina's going to win that series. Oilers against the Jets. Do you think McDavid's going to have a 5-point night tonight? Do you think so? Because you said that game 1.
Last time, dude, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to predict Winnipeg to win again, but but the Oilers are going to win. That's what I'm going to say. Watch. Winnipeg's going to win, but just warning you, Oilers are going to win. But I'm just going to say
Oilers are going to. Okay, so how many points does McDavid have tonight?
I think he's going to be angry. He's going to be hungry. He's going to get a goal on the power play.
Okay.
He's going to get a goal and 2 assists. 3 points.
So 3 points? 3 points from McDavid tonight.
3 or 4. That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
Think about this. We're determining how many 3 or 4 points. People are lucky enough to get 1 a night.
I know.
Like, McDavid's. Well, you know what? Is he going to get 3? Is he going to get 5? Like, really?
4? Maybe 4.
And people are here like, oh, let's go. I got a goal and assist. McDavid's out here scoring like 3 hat tricks in like 2 games. Oh.
And at 9:30, I'm going to be listening to this one during the PlayStation. Avalanche against the Blues.
I think the Blues are going to win this one. You know, I did say Avs in 5. I think this would be the one where they're going to drop.
Maybe. I think Avalanche win, and McKinnon has like another 3-point night to have 10 points in 3 games. So we'll see how that one goes. Gonna be a good night of hockey, that's for sure. You might hear me raging or being happy on the PlayStation party, so we'll see how that goes.
I think we should wrap it up, man.
I think so.
We've talked a lot, so we'll get to the NBA playoffs next week. Mm-hmm. Talk about that. Let's make our predictions. And maybe it depends. We'll give you our predictions for that. Talk about the rest of the Montreal-Toronto series. And hopefully you guys enjoyed another episode of the AJ Sports Podcast, episode 56 or 7. So been constantly doing this. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like the video if you haven't already.
Podcast probably next Friday.
So probably next Friday. Subscribe if you're not already. Comment down below Montreal-Toronto.
We can do it on Monday.
We could do it on Monday. Preview
the
back-to-back. Because Monday is Victoria Day. Shout out to that. So we're off. No school.
Yeah, that's true.
And just a reminder, our classes are switching order. So
on Tuesday. Yeah, so that'll be good.
So if you enjoyed this video, we'll probably get a podcast out on Monday to update you over the weekend, and we'll get one next Friday. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Take care and peace, everyone.
Peace.
Go Habs, go.
Go Leafs, go. Yeah, and Avalanche.
And Golden Knights.